Hello, our dear ones. We are the Arcturians. We are your sisters and brothers from beyond. We always come with the spirit and energy of love and with the intention to assist and enlighten you all along this journey. It is both an individual as well as a collective journey. And as we and many beings in the past have shared, the betterment for all must first be manifested through self-improvement, through healing one's emotional and even physical wounds. We are here to share some insight with all of you as to how you can heal yourselves and how this connection to your higher selves may be of benefit for you. We will first explain the notion and the concept of a higher self. The higher self is, in essence, an energetic aspect of you that is untethered by human energies and emotions that may exist along a more negative energetic spectrum. It is the aspect of yourselves that is always and inherently connected to the divine, to source. This is your inherent connection. Your higher self is the higher consciousness aspect of you that serves to guide you, that serves to keep you on the path of highest learning, of greatest expansion, so that you as a soul, as a being of consciousness, can learn, evolve, and improve. You all have a higher self connection. Some of you have learned to nurture and to tap into your higher selves. And for those of you who have not, we are simply here to provide some insight. What we wish for you all to understand is that the higher self, because it is not steeped in the earthly emotional soup, it always brings guidance that is connected to a higher perspective of greater love and compassion. It is an aspect that is not guided by the ego, nor is it influenced by fear, as is often the ego-based mind. The higher self in many ways acts as a guide, as a teacher. It is part of you and your true essence. It is the undisturbed aspect of you that lies forever connected to the realm of unity consciousness, a realm where love is known and understood to be the fabric and the underlying building blocks of all experience and of all consciousness. Your higher self steers you, sometimes in ways that are unbeknownst to you, and other times your higher self sends you messages and guidance through your intuition and your inner knowing. Your higher self is always accessible and available to you. You need to simply open yourselves up to connecting with and receiving guidance and information from this higher self. The mere act of setting the intention is usually enough for this gateway to be opened. Once this gateway is opened, like all connections, like all relationships, it must be nurtured. Your higher self speaks to you and guides you, much like your spirit guides, through a myriad of ways. It speaks to you often through your five senses, through your intuition, and all metaphysical senses. That is, those metaphysical senses are senses that lie beyond the five physical senses. They are senses that are pure energetic receptors and transmitters, but they work in ways that are not influenced or motivated by the ego mind and by, we would say, more earthly intentions and emotions. It is a purer form of energetic communication that all beings, all humans, carry the innate ability to connect with and tap into. You must simply recognize that you have these abilities and understand that they are here to serve you. Your higher self and your guides speak to you through your intuition, and your intuition is a window into many of the clair abilities. There are many ways in which intuition is funneled through your metaphysical senses in order to provide you with messages. Your higher self represent the aspect of you that is eternally and perpetually connected to a higher central loving intelligence and force. The connection is clearer and stronger when you learn to silence and quiet your mind, when you declutter all of the external stimuli that sometimes blurs and clouds your intuition and your inner knowing. You then create an avenue for your higher self to guide you and to speak to you. It does not matter if you understand in the moment that you are receiving messages, whether it is coming from you, from your heart, from your intuition, your guides, or your higher self. What matters is that the information is first received initially before any other logical mind or thoughts can get in the way. It is the first and foremost inner emotion, feeling, and sensation that is speaking to you through your intuition. And it is also very important to understand how to gauge the feeling and the validity of this emotion. If it feels right in your heart, then the guidance is right. And so when you are looking for guidance, call upon your higher self and ask that these signals, guidance, and messages be felt and understood clearly. And the clarity is often in and around your heart space. It must resonate with you from a place of love and joy, and that is when you know it is coming from your higher self. This practice is an important one. It is about attuning to what is pure and what is important, and learning to disconnect and to tune out of any other thoughts, stimuli, and signals that may come from your outside or outer environment that may not always serve your highest good. Learning to tune into this inner voice, this in essence is the ability to connect to your higher selves. And with this, we wish you ongoing harmony and bliss.
Thank you for your attention to these important matters. For more information and the latest channelings or transcripts, please go to www.ascensioncalling.com.